And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. And tonight our matchup. We'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Trae Young. Also, Daniels out there. Reza Shea is out there with Okongwu. And Gay is in at the four-man position. Pass to Okongwu. Five to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Nick Claxton. Atlanta shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Out to the wing. Back to Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. Wilson the pass to Claxton. Wilson with it. And he slams it one-handed.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
To the wing on the left. Okongwu with the screen for Reza Shea. Pass to Gay. Young from outside. And the rebound goes to Martin. And here are the Nets. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez.
Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Johnson sets the screen for Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Reza Shea. Okongwu with a screen on Johnson. Down low. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Reza Shea.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Claxton. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks leading by 3. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Wilson kicks to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Young. And a miss there on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Reza Shea can really do damage from the perimeter.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, over to the wing. Johnson, the pass to Johnson. Outside Wilson. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Wilson's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Johnson dishes to Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Reza Shea.
This is the challenge that Johnson poses. He's someone that understands how to draw contact.
The Nets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And Brooklyn making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Inside. That one goes. Count it.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Pass to Rizashay. Hawks passing it around. Back to Okongwu. Clock at 6. Here's Gay. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 5 points in the game.
Well, that's a great sign for Rizashay, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Sharp, the pass to Johnson. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Rizashay with it. He has 5. Okongwu with a screen on Johnson. And it's Rizashay missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. They trail by 3. Johnson outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Rizashay in the corner. Over Johnson. And it's Rizashay missing. The Nets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Outside, Martin. Back to Johnson. Over Young. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Martin. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A moment here now to see the numbers for Cameron Johnson.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And Young kicks to Niang. Pass to Mann. Over Sharp. Mann gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 3.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Hawks.
It's really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Watford passes to Sharp. Johnson right side. Here's Watford. Johnson finds Watford. Shot clock at 5. From downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball. Watford's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Aston Niang lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Sharp. For Atlanta, they come in off the loss to Los Angeles. Here's Beekman. Now Watford. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board. Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Out to the right wing. Here's Beekman. Hasn't made one yet. Shot on the wing. Again, the Nets for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Barlow. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
He doesn't get the second one. You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard, and you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
The first one falls. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Trae Young. So he makes one of two as the second one misses. The Nets with the lead. Here's Beekman. He has yet to score. Pass to Sharp. No good on the three.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Johnson in the corner. Rebound by the Hawks.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Aston Yang. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Hawks have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. Free throw good, Niang. And it's tied up with that one. It's the Nets now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
The Hawks have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Reza Shea with it. Johnson on him. Aston Yang. Here's Barlow. Defended by Sharp. Shot clock at 3. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Up top, Watford. Shoots the 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 2, and the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
The Hawks trailing. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got Terrence Mann. Daniels out there with Okongwu. And Gay is in at the foresight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. 6 to shoot. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Lewis outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Watford. Rebounded by the Hawks. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
And that one falls for Mann. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wembys. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Watford with it. He's got 7 and stolen by Okongwu. Mann with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Mann passes to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Martin. Cranes the 3 while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
This game has been all about tenacity for them, getting right in the defense's business and winning trip after trip to the line.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
That free throw good from Daniels. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Martin the pass to Claxton. Johnson outside. He takes it in. No good again that time. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Krejci. Okongwu against Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Krejci. Daniels from outside. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. And Lewis has it in the corner. Pass to Claxton. And it's blocked. Here's Gay. Covered by Martin. Okongwu, the pass to Krejci. And the rejection by Claxton. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Wilson, he's checked in for Luce. George Niang, he's checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Man. Here's Okongwu, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And it's 6 points for Onyeka Okongwu. Young against Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Cameron Johnson.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Off target from outside.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Martin, the pass to Claxton. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Claxton's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Buries it from three-point range.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Pass to Watford. And here is Johnson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Johnson's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. Here's Young. It's stolen by Johnson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Krejci. Now Daniels. Poked away. Shot clock at 6. Young, no good. Nets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. He's checked in for the Hawks. Well, some of the big men in the league didn't mind drifting out and letting it fly from deep. Here are the best three-point shooters, centers, and power forwards. You take a look at Niang, third in the NBA. He's someone that, if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
You know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
Okay, I'll say it. I'm still not a huge fan of big fellas taking threes, but when it comes to this group, I will make an exception.
Back to Johnson. Now, Reza Shea, 5 points in the game. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
The three from Johnson. That's a miss. And with it, he is 5 for 9. Young looking it over. Going inside. Got a piece of it.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
It's Martin on the wing. Claxton the pass to Watford. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Johnson against Young. Aston Yang from outside the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Wilson the pass to Johnson. Watford with it. Johnson with a screen on Okongwu from 11 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. Watford's got 9.
Anytime you get a look that good, it's a great trip.
Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Okongwu with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Atlanta making some changes. Arlo's checked in. Man subbed in for Young.
Substitutions on the court.
Pass to Watford. To the inside. Here's Barlow, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Both good from the line that time. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Watford passes to Sharp. And here's Daniels. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers. For 3. And it's Ricochet missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Pass
to Watford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Now Ricochet puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Ricochet has got 8 points.
Ricochet is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
Here's Watford. He's got 12. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Barlow. Daniels with it. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. The shot by Barlow, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
To the paint. Here's Watford, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Watford's got it all tied up now for the Nets. Pass to Rizachet. Now, Niang. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Daniels. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. Averaging about 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Here's Beekman, still scoreless. Now, man. Screen by Niang. Three-pointer. Man can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Back to Lewis. Launches it. Barlow grabs the rebound. Hawks shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Beekman. Outside Wilson. Bounce pass from Sharp. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Atlanta up by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
You know, right now for the Hawks, they've played okay, but unfortunately, that's not getting you into the playoffs. They were hoping to take the next step this year. That led to a lot of frustration for everybody. Their fans are hangry. They wanted to eat.
And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
They've been getting to the line a lot. I mean, fearless at the offensive end. You like guys who are willing to throw their bodies around and make things happen, Shaq.
Not just willing, they like that style of play.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. A 2-point game. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Cameron Johnson is out there with Wilson. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Johnson, and it's Martin in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. The Hawks have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. Nets trail by 3. Johnson finds Johnson. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. Young outside. Here's Okongwu. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Tipped away. Pass to Wilson. From the baseline. Gay with the rebound. Gay has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here is Young. And here is Okongwu. Claxton covering. Okongwu's shot is good.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Johnson sets the screen for Claxton. The shot by Wilson, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Nets trail by 4. Now, here's Johnson. 15 points in the game. And the Nets miss again.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Back to Young. Here's Gay. Offline with his 3. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Johnson, the pass to Wilson. Shoots the 3. Here's Claxton. Makes it off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. In the 3rd spot, the Hawks.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Pass to Daniels. Now, Rizachet. Okongwu with a screen on Johnson. Okongwu kicks to Young. 4 on the shot clock. The Hawks again can't hit.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Lewis checked in for Brooklyn. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Niang's checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Screen by Niang. Trains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 8 points.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. We'll take a look at the Hawks. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs. And, of course, the Nets. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And I think for the Hawks, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First personal foul. Team seconds.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
That one is off. The Nets making a switch here. Watford's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Krejci's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Pass to Krejci. Niang with the ball. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Johnson. And Claxton throws it down hard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Watford, that one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. Daniels passes to Krejci. Claxton against Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Got that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Daniels.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Lewis dishes to Johnson. Martin kicks to Johnson. 14 feet away. Rebound by the Hawks.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Screen by Niang. A nice shot by Young.
It's easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
Down low. Pass to Claxton. Out left to the wing. Johnson outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Brooklyn. Now Niang. Back to Young. Niang with the ball. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. Young from outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep. They grab their own miss. And slam dunk by Watford.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Daniels passes to Okongwu. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Atlanta making some changes. Gaze checked in. Man subbed in for Young.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
That free throw good from Daniels. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Pass to Johnson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitutions on the court.
Johnson right side. Pass to Beekman. Lock at 6. Johnson outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And here's Young. He's got 11. Screen by Niang. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Lewis. Pass to Sharp. Kicks it out to Johnson. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Krejci. Rebounded by the Nets. Lewis, right side. Here's Beekman. Now Watford. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Krejci with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Young kicks to Niang. Here's Mann, and the 3-ball is good. Mann's got 6, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail it.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Young, no good.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Pass to Beekman. Watford with it. To stop the drought. Got a hand on it. Here's Barlow. Defended by Sharp. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Rizachet checked in. There's 1:59 left in the third. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Ball stolen. Mann with it. 6 points for him. Here's Rizachet. Here's Niang. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Fader on the way. Watford, that's good.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Pass to Rizachet for the 3. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Beekman. At the line, 2 times.
First free throw is good. Wilson, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Daniels comes in for Mann. Good on both. The Hawks leading. Young outside. Pass to Rizachet. Now Niang. foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
And the first one drops. Niang hits them both. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Beekman. Lewis passes to Wilson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Rizashay. The Nets have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
First one falls for him.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
On its way from Young for 2. That's good on the jump shot. And it's 13 points for Trae Young. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Atlanta ending the third quarter with a 13-5 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then there's George Niang. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Rizashay in at the 3, the small forward. Lewis misses. Atlanta leading by 4. Young outside. Screen by Niang. The rebound by Watford.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Johnson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Niang kicks to Okongwu. In the corner, Daniels. Just 4 to shoot. Over Martin. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Johnson surveying the floor. Lewis with the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Lewis. And it's Rizashay missing.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Back to Martin. Pass to Claxton. And here is Johnson. Over Okongwu. It's a big high bounce and goes in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Claxton. Now Watford. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Now Rizachet. Now here's Okongwu. Pass to Young. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And it's Martin missing. Atlanta leading by 4. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That's his first foul for the Hawks. Krejci's checked in. Mann subbed in for Rizachet. Nets on defense. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Martin dishes to Johnson. The 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Atlanta, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Okongwu. And the rejection by Claxton. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Martin kicks to Johnson. They could use a bucket. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Pass to Mann. Here is Daniels. It's Okongwu, high post. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Young. Johnson with the block. Now Martin. He's covered by Daniels. Martin, the pass to Johnson. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Young outside. Hawks passing it around. Here is Daniels, covered by Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Young, no good.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Pass to Martin to take the lead, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Wilson, he's checked in for the Nets, and he can't hit the second.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Back to Mann. It's stolen by Martin. They break it out, 5 on 3. Johnson, a wide open look, and again, it's the Nets missing. Here's Krejci. He's guarded by Johnson. Outside, Martin. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. 7 points for Martin.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And they get it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Nick Claxton, and that one falls for Okongwu. Both free throws good from Okongwu. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Martin. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Krejci. Young passes to Krejci. Okongwu with a screen on Johnson. Here's Krejci. The 10-footer finds the target. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's Johnson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
Claxton is screen on Young. Johnson finds Claxton.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Pass to man. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Brooklyn's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Again, the Nets for 2.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
On the wing, man. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Okongwu with the screen for Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's Claxton, and it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Young. Here's Krejci. Daniels with it. Claxton covering. Shoots. Daniels, no good. Nets leading by 3. Johnson, the pass to Johnson. Back to Johnson. Launches a 3. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Atlanta making a switch here. Gaze checked in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Daniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Leading by 5. Wilson kicks to Johnson. Now, here's Johnson. Here's Wilson. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson with a screen on Young. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Nets.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Claxton. A nice shot by Young. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's good.